And then, if you got or renewed your license recently and you're thinking to yourself, hey, I'm probably going to have to wait a few weeks before I get it, you may be forced to wait a little longer.
Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula says the machine that is used to produce the cards currently broke down last year, and that's why the grace period for renewing license cards had to be extended to March.
It has been fixed as we speak. We have already shipped it to Germany.
That's right. We only have one machine that prints the entire country's driver's licenses. But of course, in true government fashion, a promise had to be made.
I'm introducing a new card that doesn't need to go to Germany to be fixed. Okay? That's what I'm doing. Now, where is the hurdle? I'm supposed to go to cabinet. First cabinet now, when it sits this year, I will be on the door of cabinet.
Rumor has it that the holdup is because the machine is 30 years old and retired engineers are being sought out in order to fix this machine. Kind of like how the country runs. Old politicians are being asked to fix an ailing system from the 90s, while simultaneously an entirely new dawn is being promised. It's the same thing. It's all the same thing. And then, ActionSA already finds itself facing a mutiny and possible collapse to the party.
An expression of discontent and frustration within ActionSA. These party members say in the build-up to the local government elections in November last year, ActionSA leader Raymond told them that they shall be considered first as councillors representing constituencies including Soweto. But now things have changed, they say.
But Herm, you were supposed to be the savior that frees us from this political hell. It's sad to see what people actually think of you now.
Raymond Mashaba, we had enough with you. Before campaigns, you came to Soweto countless times. Right after elections, you have never set foot in Soweto, let alone come to say thank you to our elderly and the voters in Soweto. 25 seats belong to Soweto, but your cronies and proxies are inside there.
Do you feel used by Raymond Mashaba?
Exploited and used.
I didn't expect this to happen so quickly, but it actually sounds so familiar. I'm just not coping with the feeling of deja vu. And then, Lindiwe Sisulu has launched a scathing attack against South Africa's constitution. The tourism minister has stated that we need an overhaul of the justice system because it just does not work for Africa and Africans. Amen, sis. Mama? Go. Now, obviously, the naysayers are going to point to her apparent presidential run as the prime motivations for her saying these things at this time. Others might say that her 26-year, 3-president career in government was plenty of time for her to actually enact changes that could make the constitution better. I mean, she's been in government as long as the constitution has been in South Africa. But to those people I say, if Zuma can promise radical economic transformation and become the president, and Cyril can promise the end of government corruption and a new dawn, then become president, Lindiwe Sisulu should also be allowed to promise radical constitutional change and have the same opportunity to disappoint us all. Why must she be different? And then, Acting Chief Justice Raymond Zondo responded to Lindiwe Sisulu by launching a scathing attack on the Minister of Tourism. In his attack, he claims that any criticism of the judiciary should be fair and based in fact. Now, obviously, naysayers may say that the judiciary shouldn't be drawn into public defenses of the system. And others may point to the pending Chief Justice decision, of which Raymond Zondo is a candidate. This may be the reason for this rare and public judicial reply. And also, it's aimed at a possible presidential candidate for the ANC and opponent of the person who's going to be making the decision. But to them I say, if these are the cards that the acting Chief Justice has to play, he should play them and have the same opportunity to disappoint the millions of South Africans with the Concord verdicts. See what I did there, if you watched the previous one.